Charlie Herbst.
I'd like to go first. My name is Charlie Herbst. I'm from Cape Girardeau. I'm running for District 2 Associate Commissioner. Some of the questions that have been posed by the Tea Party, go ahead and answer a couple of those. Do you support or oppose charter government? This time I oppose the charter government. I like the way that the commission is set up now with the 3 commissioners. Do you support peripheral zoning? I'm assuming that's toward like the municipalities. With that, I'd say no at this time. And would you support smoking ban at local businesses? And I would say yes to that. What I want to talk to real quick in the limited time is what are some of the major challenges that are facing Cape Girardeau County? And I think kind of the economic development is first and foremost something to look at. Just looking in the paper here lately, Sykeston in that area is breaking ground on a new development down there. And I think that the recruitment and even retention of our current economic development and infrastructure we have is crucial for that. We can't afford to lose anything that we have now. I believe that on a county-wide level, we need to look at our infrastructure as far as sewer, water, road, surface transportation. I think those are key in continuing to attract residents and business to the county. Slow tax rate growth is, of course, on everybody's mind. It's a challenge to our families, to our small businesses. I work for a small business, and it's a challenge every day for those sales. And so I think looking on a county level is the ability to offer and to offer appropriate, reasonable pay to retain and recruit quality employees at either our small businesses and also on a county level is very important. I think it's also important that we closely work with other office holders. I'm not quite sure. I was on the Cape City Council for 8 years, so I know how it worked on that level, but I'm not sure on the county level, never holding office in the county or working there, how much working together is between all the office holders. I think we have a pretty good, I'm going to assume we have a pretty good arrangement there, but I think it's real important for all the office holders to work together and also along with the elected officials at our 2 large municipalities, mainly Jackson and Cape Girardeau, and also including our villages like Dutchtown and Allenville and Delta, and working together as a whole county from that. And it's also important that we work close with Magnet and the Chamber of Commerce and those groups also in the economic development. So, and personally, as a lifelong resident of Cape Girardeau County, I've seen the county grow to become a hub for the region that includes education, health, commerce. My experience serving on the Cape Girardeau City Council provides a firm foundation for understanding governmental process. I have pride in my skills of problem solving and conflict resolution to promote progress in our community. I'm going to be proud to serve as the 2nd District Commissioner. Thank you for your time this evening.
Obviously going to have to speed up my sergeant at arms. Does anybody need the question documents? If you need the question documents, raise your hand. We've found some extras that we have here. Whoever's got those documents, want to go ahead and run those. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you another candidate for County Commissioner of Cape Girardeau, Mo Sanford.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm going to answer the questions that were given me, but it will be within the information that I already have prepared, I think, if I read those correctly. My reason for running for the position of Associate County Commissioner comes from a strong desire to improve economic activity for our residents. My background in finance provided me many opportunities to review companies that have been successful and growth-oriented. Senior management positions have taught me to work at leadership positions to gain cooperation to accomplish a common goal and help me to become a good listener. My activities on various boards of directors provide me with a broad base of knowledge that will assist the county in identifying needs of the residents to further the objective to be financially sound for future growth. The following comments discuss generally my position and our views on several issues. Charter form of government. This has been reviewed in the past, and the current belief by the electorate is not to make a change. I think there will be a time to discuss this change more thoroughly as our county grows in number and in assessed value. Many larger cities and counties in Missouri have found the charter form provides, among other things, better accountability and professional managers, but the decision must clearly come back to the voters who are directly affected by any change. Collective bargaining for county employees. If the employees are treated with the same respect that the elected officials expect to be treated, and they are paid a competitive wage with competitive benefits as their private industry counterpart, there should be no need to consider a change from the current employment structure. The county employees are paid with residents' taxes, and it is appropriate the services be provided to the taxpayers with no threat of worker or service disruption. Third, consolidation of county services. This issue will need a great deal of financial review to make certain we build or remodel only what we need to satisfy our space needs for long-term growth. I have heard comments that it makes sense to consolidate some activities, but as the commissioner representing the city of Cape Girardeau, I want to make sure that we retain the same basic services conveniently that our residents currently enjoy. I believe I can be a catalyst to help work through differing opinions and develop a financially acceptable plan while making our residents proud of the outcome of our decision. Again, taxpayer input should be the initial driver of the direction the consolidation plan should take. I view the county commissions as the senior officers in the company who report to a board of directors and shareholders, that's the taxpayers, to make sure we make the best of the use of our capital, that's the tax revenue, and not buy what we don't need, don't spend what we don't have, and spend less than we take in to make sure we have some excess for economic downturns. In closing, it would be a privilege to serve the residents of the city of Cape as Associate County Commissioner of District 2. My community volunteer activities gave me the opportunity to see the reason people migrate to Cape, or in many cases, never leave. The healthcare, education, and business communities through the Chamber make us well equipped to bring in additional companies to make their home in Cape County and add to the workforce and employment of our residents. I have held leadership positions in many of the agencies that generate the quality of life prospective company leaders look for when they consider expansion. One of my bank responsibilities was to reach out to people and help the clients achieve their goals, as well as managing day-to-day personnel and bank assets. Those responsibilities fit very well with the duties of a county commissioner. I believe if elected, I can bring solid leadership, professionalism, and financial experience to build stronger relationships with the other commissioners and elected officials to further advance economic development and the quality of life for our residents. Thank you, and I would appreciate your support and vote on August 7th.